1-5 is on subtracting integers. The biggest concept today is when you subtract integers, you can actually add its opposite, also known as the additive inverse. What that's doing is it's getting rid of the subtraction and turning it into an addition problem. You can change every subtraction problem into an addition problem. So here's your subtraction problem. We add the additive inverse to get back to an addition problem. So example 1, we need to find 2 minus 6. Again, if you wanted to go back to the addition problem, that would be 2 plus negative 6. So there's the additive inverse. And then you can use the concepts and the rules that apply to the addition that we dealt with yesterday. So what you do is you take the absolute value of 2 and the absolute value of negative 6. Absolute value of negative 6 would be greater. Therefore, your answer is negative because negative 6 is negative. So then you take 2 plus negative 6 and we wind up at negative 4. Example 2, same thing. Negative 7, and we can do the additive inverse. What's nice about this problem is that the signs are the same. When the signs are the same, you keep the sign, so negative. And then you can go ahead and add the absolute value of the two numbers. So 7 and 5 would give us 12. Our answer is negative 12. Next examples, we're going to go ahead and subtract a negative integer. When you subtract the negative integers, when you have two negative signs right next to one another, you turn it into a big plus sign. So we have 11 take away negative 8. Here's your two negative signs. Make it a big plus sign. 11 plus 8 giving us 19. Example 2, two negatives right next to one another. A big plus sign. 15 plus 3 is 18. Next two examples, we're going to go ahead and use some substitution here. So we are going to substitute in for r. We have 12 minus, now here's what we put in for r. r is negative 7. Again, two negative signs right next to one another, so we get a big plus sign, and we have 12 plus 7 is 19. Example 2, substitute in for p and q. Remember, when we substitute, we like to use that set of parentheses. So we have negative 3 minus, in for p is 6, and that is squared. I'm going to go ahead and, looking at this problem, you're going to go ahead and use your order of operations. P is parenthesis. Well, there's really nothing to take care of inside your set of parentheses, so we'd move on to our exponent. So I'll drop negative 3 down, minus. Now, what is being squared is the 6. The 6 is what p is. So 6 squared is 6 times 6, which would give us 36. Now we can go ahead and add the inverse, and we have negative 3 plus negative 36. Two negatives. When you're adding, it holds the same sign, so add them together. We get negative 39. Realistic example here. It says subtract a negative integer, so we're dealing with some weather here. Looks like some temperatures. Remember, a rule of thumb is anytime we see a paragraph, more than likely we'll need some sort of label. It says if the overnight temperature at Mille Lacs Lakes was negative 13 degrees Fahrenheit, but the temperature rose to 2 degrees during the day, what was the difference between the temperatures? Write and solve an expression using a difference. Okay, difference is the answer to a subtraction problem. So we need to write an expression using a difference and then solve it. Now, sometimes it helps if you go ahead and sketch out a number line. We know that negative 13 degrees would be down here. This would be 0 degrees. And we know that the temperature went up to 2 degrees. From negative 13 to 0, well, the absolute value there from negative 13 to 0 is 13. So that's a 13 degree difference. From 0 to 2, the absolute value is 2. So from 0 to 2, it's a 2-degree difference. So from negative 13 all the way up to 2 should be a 15-degree difference. Now we need to write and solve that. In order to write that, we're going to go ahead and start with our temperature at 13 degrees. We need a difference, and the difference is subtraction. So we are going to subtract by what we get to, 2 degrees. That is our expression. Okay? That is one of our answers. When you solve it, you can go ahead and do the additive inverse, but make sure that we have this expression here. Because if we do this and we do the additive inverse, okay, add the opposite, we no longer have a difference problem. That's a problem with the sum. But the sum is going to help us solve the answer. So negative 13 degrees plus negative 2 degrees gives us negative 15 degrees Fahrenheit. So there's our two answers. Right there are the two that we need to circle, indicating that that is our written and our solved expression and answer. We have a little song here for you if you want to stick around. Otherwise, this will conclude the subtracting integers.
Hey, Smitty! Let's fish it! Nice fish, baby. Nice fish, baby. Hey guys, stop! Grab your bait and listen. Ice is on the lake, so we're going fishing. With me is my best friend Mike. We're hitting Lake Poygan for the trophy fight. Will I catch a first? Hey, I guess so. I got some new jigs and a brand new Zebco. I loaded up the truck with all my new gear. Mike got the bait, I bought the beer. Sorrel! I got a nice pair of boots to go in my hand, my blazer suit. But that ain't enough, so I drew a 3 pair of heavy-duty flannel thermal underwear. Drilling, the ice is half a foot thick. My gas-powered ice auger ought to do the trick. If I want to eat crab, I gotta catch dinner. Drop my line in the bowl with the minnow and the sinner. Ice fish, baby. I wanna ice fish, baby. I wanna ice fish, baby. I wanna ice fish, baby. Now that the pike are biting, my arms getting sore cause the fish keep biting. Dip on my wrist, with my wrist there's a bit. Hooking them fish, hook 'em right through the lip, another bite. Hey guy, get ready. Jig the line twice, then you keep your bull steady, let 'em take it. Till the middle's good and took. Reel up all the slack, and then you set your hook. You get thirsty. A pike can be a killer, so we brought along a cooler stock full of Latin Miller. Drinking on the ice, guy can't get any better. But now and then I think about the warm spring weather. Start dreaming of a 50-foot cast. Reel it in quick, really fast, but I can't. Cause all I got is this hole. A hole in the ice in this 3-foot pole. I got a hit. My line's screaming, holy crap. The pole's bent over, guy, I think it's gonna snap, I almost got it. And it's big like a whale. It's mean, dark green, guy, better get the scale. A keeper? I don't know. Weigh it. If it's 10 pounds, you can bet I'll fillet it. It's 26 pounds, guy, you make the call. Go to taxidermy, mount it on the wall. Ice fish, baby. I wanna ice fish, baby. I wanna ice fish, baby. I wanna ice fish, baby. It's Sunday. I bet the wife's at church. I'd rather be here on the lake catching fish than they're hidden. We're getting through every minute till 5-gallon tail, cause there ain't no limit. I just can't believe my eyes. We're catching all these perch from the 20-ounce size. That's what the ice fishing's like. We caught 120 perch and kept 7 trophy pike. But it's almost noon and it's getting kinda late. We ran out of beer and we're running out of bait. We could catch more, but Christ, who cares? Let's head through the bar and watch the Packers beat the Bears. Ice fish, baby. I wanna ice fish, baby. I wanna ice fish, baby. I wanna ice fish, baby. Hey, guy! We're out of beer! Let's go get another. Ice fish, baby.